No, it's okay. In real life. Hello. Does it look skew? No. Oh yeah, I see it. And how much of it can you see? I mean, yeah. I can see the and hand-wise, wider than what I am, to like there, and to like here. Okay, cool. Well, we're live, eh? Hi everyone, I'm Jestr and welcome to our live stream. We're here Wednesdays on our new time, Wednesdays at 1 o'clock and Fridays at 9 a.m. Today is a bit of a special broadcast because it's Good Friday. So yeah, we thought we'd be broadcasting even on the holidays just to keep our consistency going. So if you're here with us, whether it's on YouTube, Twitch or Facebook, big ups to you. We love you. Thank you so much. What we usually do in these live streams is together we're making an awesome artwork on this wall here behind me. Usually it's quite impromptu and I try and take as much of your input as I possibly can. So this artwork is a collaboration between you guys as the viewers and me as the executor. So let me know what you'd like to see in the comments below. Like I say, I have a rough idea, but for the most part it's impromptu. So yeah, it's a discussion and an engagement between us, and I'd love for you to be as much a part of that process as possible. We've got some interesting camera angles. This one that I'm pointing to right now is actually a first-person camera that I've set up on a phone. I don't know if you can see it here, which I've made this like DIY strap for my head kind of vibe. So if it looks ridiculous, excuse me, but yeah, I think at least it's functional for your enjoyment. So yeah, I hope you appreciate that too. And once again, you know, it's more so that you guys can enjoy the nice details that go into this work, you know. So yeah, sit back, enjoy the tunes. We play a lot of local South African stuff here, particularly dudes from Pretoria. So and they're still in it. Yeah. So this little setup we got here is quite temperamental, but we're gonna get it more. Check this out. How's it looking? On the camera? See my hands? Boom, boom, boom. Lovely. Okay, so yeah, like I say, sit back, enjoy the tunes. Today what I'm thinking of, since I'm such a music lover, is something that revolves around the theme of sound, but is also a portrait. Our last piece that we did on Tuesday, we did a portrait of a gentleman that ended up being an ode to René Magritte, the famous artist. So I thought, since that last one was very portrait focused, but it was a female character, a male character, I thought today we'd do a female character, but something maybe a little bit more contemporary as far as, you know, interpreting one's enjoyment for music or like thinking of the idea of wired to sound. That was the particular song that inspired us for today. So yeah, sit back and enjoy it. Let's see if I can put this mask on over this contraption. Before we set this little headband up, there we go, that's not so bad. Yeah? By the way, for those of you that don't know, we've got our good buddy Altaka Fiesta upstairs. Mr. Brendan helped me out with the streams, so he's much appreciated, and he's also in the chat, so feel free to hit him up in the comments, and he'll let me know what you guys are saying, and we can make this a really kiff time together. So yeah, let's do it. So yeah, like I say, wired for sound is kind of the inspiring thought for today. Let me just get this camera out. I hope you guys can see my hand action here. What I did on Tuesday, like I said, was actually kind of strapped it through a hat and had it sitting on top of a peak. But you were missing a lot of the handwork that I was busy with, which is obviously a really magical part of this process too, you know.
So I don't want anybody to miss out on that. It's pointing pretty up at the moment. What about now? Better. Way better. Okay, I'm just going to have to keep that in mind. So let's see how very easy at this stage. Just use some scratch to kind of cover up my lines. Try not to have my sketch lines too noisy at this stage. Otherwise, as I say, it can be visually very noisy, and I struggle to kind of make my way around this. So yeah, let's check it out. Hope everybody's got a nice Easter weekend ahead of them. Like I said, it's Good Friday. Hope all you good Catholics out there eat some fish. Yeah, and once again, we're streaming to YouTube and Facebook and Twitch all at the same time. So whichever one of those you're on, give us a like and a share and a subscribe. You know, it helps the brother out. Just kind of rewind some notes to it, and here we got a bit of a mouth story. I think she should look quite blissful, considering the fact that we're talking about the love of music here today. So, yeah, I think that's something nice to keep in mind. What I try and do at this stage, because we're on the sketching, just try and keep it nice and loose, trying to really take it as it comes and make the best decisions according to what's happening on the wall here. Even though, like I say, it is a process. I think I should actually make this face smaller and move it back that way slightly. Because what we do with these artworks after we've painted them is we document it in means of photos. So in order for the composition to sit right in the documentation, I've made these two lines on the side here, and I try and also use that as a guide as to where to put everything, because of you know, once again, it's sitting in this composition and this proportion in its final resting place of documentation. So I always try and be sensitive to that as well, as that ultimately will say how nice does the piece work in its space. Definitely a little better there. And this can go up like that. That's a much nicer angle, I think. Even though this chin is very sharp right now, that's okay. I like this jawline here. We can see it sit very nice. Like if you imagine the angle coming forward there. And then we've got the base of our lip here, our bottom lip. Like I said, we want to give it a bit of a smile. Maybe not so tall in that, but we'll see. Much nicer, I think. So yeah, like I said, I make these works up as we go along. Usually what I do in the process of this work, I try and get as much viewer input as possible. And like I said, we make this work together. So I usually take suggestions on pop colors that we might want to see, because these works are made in 2 tones of grey, a black and a white. Or this can maybe be slightly sharper. And a pop color. So try and take that pop color suggestion from you guys as the viewers. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, you let us know. I know it's a little bit tough to tell at this stage. But, oh shit, there goes our camera. Hold on. I got this thing sliding down onto my nose here, so I'm trying to make it as stable as possible. I hope our feed is still going. Ne? feed still going on this thing? Slick. Let's see here. At least that was the one plus with the cap, is that I didn't have it sliding down into my vision. Because like there, I've got it like legit in the center of my face. But I suppose it's good from the camera's perspective, right? Yeah, well let's see. Guys, you know the sacrifices I make for you to get a good stream. Goodness. Just know that you're worth it. So they got those cut Crusader helmets or whatever, like, and they got the nose bone protection, like right in the center of it. But yeah, luckily, we'll see how the mind does its thing. I think a person can be surprised at like how easy one's mind does the work of those things, you know, like as far as adjusting your vision is concerned. It's like, you know, you've got a sound that's playing that you hear, but there's nothing that you can do about it, and eventually, you know, your mind just, if you don't focus on it, your mind just blocks it out, you know. I think the nose is going to change for sure, but for now let's just try and get some of the other shapes of our face down. What I liked about doing this, the portrait, is that a person doesn't have to get overtly heavy with like a particular concept or something. Just do a nice portrait with something relatable and do that nicely. I think it's still a very beautiful, successful work. I gotta adjust this thing. Okay, lovely. That's even better for me too. Just now I can kind of see what's cooking. What I try sometimes do is just get a basic shape of the eye, scale down before I really commit to hard lines with it, so that I also get my proportion nice and even. See, this would even go up like that, I think. And these works, just make them up as we go along. As mentioned, I try and make you as much a part of that process as possible. So yeah, any suggestions, any thoughts? Yeah, because we wanted to look at this a little bit, like it's got a bit of a foreshortening angle on it, you know what I'm saying? And but we don't want to do it too much. What I try and do with female characters, I can maybe make this mouth a little bigger, is I try and keep their features as subtle as possible. Even my shading, I try and keep it subtle, you know, just to keep it nice and feminine and soft and smooth. Like I find it really helps communicate the fact that it's you know, got this femininity that we're trying to bring across. As mentioned, my original thought for today's work, other than just making a female portrait, is I want to do something maybe to do with music or sound. On our way to the studio this morning, we heard that wide. So yeah, getting long in the tooth here as far as the streaming is concerned. I think we can definitely give this character some jewelries and stuff. Maybe it'll bring a bit more across our feminine identities for this character. If you think lips and such slightly bigger, and you drop our chin a little bit. Joe, let me know what you think. I think it's looking kind of female. Maybe I can do this angle slightly more subtle. No, it needs to be like there. Needs to have the length on it, and then this can be nice and rounded. I think. Once again, to keep the lines a little bit more smooth. I think that's about right. Suggestions for your style? Oh, fuck it. Is this camera even straight? Feels a little skewed to me. Eh? It just cut out. Okay, let's see if we can fix it.
Oh, it's because of this bloody Bixby thing, man. Exactly what we were talking about. Is it back on? Is it back? Okay. Nice, we're back. We're back. Hello, Aaron. You want to come say hi to the people, Aaron? You want to come say hello? This is my young nephew coming through the door here. As mentioned, it's Good Friday. Wave to the internet, Aaron. Wave to all the people. Hello, there's another camera. Hello, there's another one. Wave. Nah, unfortunately not at the moment. Yeah, and Daddy's here too. This is Hudson. Okay. Try to got this contraption set up on my face here so people can get a first person view. Okay, is it right there? I'm not sure, I haven't looked at it for yet.
Maybe a person could, but we'll see. For now, this works. Okay, so here we go. Maybe a little bit, I think for that, right? Oh, Mr. Clips, Shap, how's it? Welcome to the live stream, bro. Happy Good Friday. Yo, big up, Sandesh. Thanks a lot, dude. Appreciate it. I hope everybody's having a Good Friday. What we're trying to make here today, it's just like some impromptu female character. My original inspiring kind of idea was based on Tuesday stream where we did a male kind of portrait that ended up, we can maybe switch it up with a female character, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. I thought wired for sound is maybe a nice starting point to start playing with this composition. But as always, I'm open to your suggestions, so you let me know what you think in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you, Kat. I try and make these works as much a collaboration between myself and you guys. So yeah, I'm always open to it, you know. Should keep that like that, I think. Can you see this still in the tall woman? Is she too tall from that? I mean, your forehead's quite big. I mean, if you look at this, the size of relation to your head, it's almost, well, I mean, your whole face is your hand size, but even then. No, like I say, if we're gonna do it, let's do it now rather than later. Yeah, it's definitely too tall. Definitely too tall. I think it can drop down on the brow line here. So come to like here. You know, this is now our new line, if I can say that. Bring this down a little bit. And then have this come like here. Eh? Better. Okay, cool. And then the top will just cover. Once again, one of the best parts about paint is you can just paint right over it. Sure, thanks, bro. Yeah, let's check it out. And yeah, I know Good Friday is about families and stuff, so I hope you guys are having a lacquer time with your respective peeps, you know. Okay, nice. I think let's just clean up on top there, so we know that's not a line that we're following. Have you guys got any background ideas? I think once again that should speak to our overall concept of wide for sound. But as mentioned, I am open to suggestions and public contribution, and the more of that I can get, the merrier actually. So yeah. What are your thoughts? For now, at least I don't have those lines making too much noise for us. You know what I mean? That's nice. I think once we've got our characters, proportions and shapes down, should be very soon, we can decide how we want to start bringing across our idea. I think we can push forward with the wide for sound theme. So ways in which we can bring that idea into the composition. Maybe like some sort of AirPods or something. I haven't done those before. Yo, what's up? How's it, bro? Thanks for joining in the stream. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a lekker Good Friday. Everybody out there in Streamland. Easter weekend. So, Mr. Soka, our theme for today is something along the lines of wide for sound. So that's what I'm thinking for the chili pepper pendant. That came out really nice. So big ups for that. What I'm thinking, yeah, if we want to bring a fresh element into it, wide for sound, wide for ground, maybe like some mixture between, you know, music and fresh produce or something like that. Like maybe instead of AirPods, we've got like, I don't know, like only the hottest pendants. That's it. Chilies. Alright, sick. Well, we can go for another chili pendant. Maybe with some speakers on it, since we're trying to do the wired for sound vibe, you know. I don't know, I thought about it, but like not like something that's too busy. Like I thought maybe a butternut. I thought of brinjals, but I don't want it to look like, you know, the contemporary interpretation of like, oh, you got, you know, the brinjal emoji in your ear. Not what you're looking for. Not what you're looking for. So yeah, some ways that we can kind of play with that idea. I like obviously the hottest pendants for sure. We can definitely make that happen. Let's just see how far down we want to bring this mother trucker. I think on Tuesday's stream we brought it down all the way to the floor, but maybe this time we can try and yeah, we can see. I think maybe even just like a floating neck maybe, and then we got the chain kind of hanging around it with the pendant. Let's look at this. I want the pendant hanging in the same direction, not necessarily. I suppose we could have it like over here to kind of go with our shape of the, you know, like the direction that the hair is going, but I wanted to almost bring guide your eye back in. So maybe we do it like, give it a bit of a 3D, like a nice thick one, you know. Oh really? Let's take a look. You guys are going to have to give us your patience as we try and figure out this POV camera. It's something new that we're trying out. I definitely think the angle is more dynamic. Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah, that's a nice idea. I like that. Hungry. Yeah, for our pepper change. So POV died. Okay, let's see what we can do here, folks. Oh, fuck, I always gotta take this mask off. Yeah, remember that.
I wonder why it does that. Maybe my head touched it in a weird way or something, you know? Back? It says active. Not active. Okay, let's just see if we can quickly reload this camera here. We'll be back in your screens. You don't have to go to a break. I suppose let's see if we can figure this out. Yeah, I feel you. Makeshift GoPro is always a bomb, bro. But we'll try it. Like I said, I mean, I think it's a nice angle if we can get it right. And the problem I have with the GoPros, at least, I mean, look, I haven't done my full homework yet, but the problem I have potentially with the GoPros is that I don't know if I can stream it live to the internet. So we need to take a picture of that thing. So that's it. Okay. Oh, no. That's a photo. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, let's try now. Let's see. Oh, is that for the GoPro stuff? Oh, where, Mr. Soak? Let's try it. Okay, no, there we go. Much better. Right, we can see it in the stream, eh? Slick! Okay, thanks for your patience, everybody. We appreciate that. Like I say, this is very much a makeshift story for now. But we'll definitely improve our infrastructure as this goes on. Can I have that fresh packy there? Thank you. Okay, well that's good to know about the GoPro thing, bruh. Definitely something I'm going to look into, because like I say, this is not conducive to progress right now. But at least, like I say, at least I get to share the cool views with you cats. Is it gone again? Hey? Ah, yes. What about now? Okay, cool. Sorry, this little head strappy doo-doo is a measure. Let's try it, yeah. I'm using like a folded up packet of old packet of tea. Let's try and get this thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Is that in? Oh, bam. Okay, and we're back, folks. Hope it's kind of straight. Definitely not a long-term solution. Definitely not a long-term solution. Okay, but we're back. Can you see what I'm painting? Slick. That's the main thing, guys. That's the main thing. Is the painting. It's coming at the back there like that. You know what I mean? Maybe we do like some speaker in here. Boom, speaker in the chili pepper. Dude, that's legit what we did on Tuesday, bruh, and it was alright. Like, it was a little bit more stable than what we got it now, but because of the shape of the cap, it just ended up pointing the camera upwards all the time, to the point of where, yeah, okay, you got the engagement of a moving camera, but you don't see my hand in the. You don't see what my hand's painting.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I'm trying to resolve that story, but we're getting there. So work for this. Okay. Mike's back. Okay. Is camera back? Nice. Okay, we're back. Big ups. Hello, Aaron. Once again, wherever you're watching this from, if it's YouTube or Facebook or Twitch, be sure to give us a like and a share and a subscribe. As mentioned, today we're looking at some sort of fresh sound. Now, okay, I think that's alright for now. Let's start working from the top to the bottom, guys. That's where we like to be. Yeah. I mean, I've also thought of that, but I think like one of the magics of the stream is that people can see what you're looking at. So I think the head mount is ideal for sure. I hope everybody's got a nice Good Friday plan. So, yeah, you can see where they're coming out. So what I'm trying to do here in this section, I'm trying to create that tonal difference between the hair values so that it looks like, the shape itself is coming down. At this stage, once again, I'm trying not to be too precious about it. I think that can really, I'm more just trying to do what I'm doing right and pragmatic. And once I'm happy with that application, then I'll start worrying about superfine mark making and such, you know. For now, I really just want to get nice, clean tonal shapes down. Actually, it's not dark. Maybe a solid light, I'd say. Yeah. So we're gonna do this and then do this like that. Just so we kind of know where our shape is going and how we're going to describe it. But I'll give you guys more insight into that shortly. So this, what we're describing here, is actually our fringe of this character. As mentioned earlier, we're just trying to get the shades down for now, and we'll come back and do detailing on top of this. I mean, I try and look at where are the crucial areas for shape describing, and I'll make some different identifying marks there, like where I'm busy now. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you see what I'm trying to do is use some of my shading of whatever this is to also bring across some description, but not, once again, to the point of that distracts me from getting the thing done. You know what I mean? That might just be right. Let's see. And yeah, once again, if you're new to our channel, we stream usually Tuesday and Friday, but we've actually got new stream times, which I'm going to make some social media posts about in the next few days, where we would usually stream on a Tuesday, but we're now going to be streaming on a Wednesday, and that's due to some other obligations that just got to get done over the next little while. But yeah, Wednesday 1 p.m. UCT plus 2, and Friday mornings at 9 a.m. UCT plus 2. So whichever of those you can join us, we'd love to have you, you know. And yeah, we stream to Facebook and Twitch and YouTube all at the same time. And yeah, whichever one of those platforms you're watching us on, big ups to you. I suggest going to check out the other one of those platforms, wherever you're at, because I got different content on all of them. So yeah, I think there's good value there all around. You guys can check out what I do if you like it. Just an hour already, okay. Yeah, no, thanks, I appreciate it, but yeah, I need to get cracking. We had some technical issues, and once we sorted out the camera, then the little mic went flat, because I got like a little lapel mic that I use for the broadcasting, so that we can all chat nicely and you can hear what I'm saying. But yeah, overcome those, so we're moving forward, no issues. Once again, at this point, just trying to keep it as loose as possible. But not untidy, just keep it fluid, keep it moving. And that's the idea also, I think. when I'm trying to describe something like hair, especially long hair, I like to think of it as almost describe. It behaves similarly to liquid in its movement, so I describe it like that. But just think of it as like long particles instead of one conjoined kind of body, one fluid body, that's all. I still like to put details in it as we go along. So. See, that's not what I do. Yep, definitely think I need a new cap on this guy. Giving me grief. Stream to Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. And we appreciate what you keep streaming. Oh, this is cool. Definitely getting there. What I usually try and do is work from the top to the bottom, just so that I can cover up my drips as we go along. So definitely want this to come out. The music that we play is mostly local Pretoria stuff. What we're currently listening to is a project by our good friend Diana named Tide Me Over. He's also got a new project with two other gentlemen called Tide Pool, and yeah, they make some really good music. Bit of white on top there. As always, I like to take suggestions from the public as what you'd like to see as far as pop color is concerned. Yeah, let me know. I'm thinking some blues potentially. With a green on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm open. Let me know what you think in the comments. I don't have it, no? This is the problem. I do, but it's in my vehicle, which means I'll have to go fetch it during the break.
won't waste no time. I'll tell you the truth. I'll do anything for you, baby. Love is hard to find, but I promise we can ride. We can ride. You can be Bunny, I'll be Clyde. We ain't got nothing to hide. If there isn't much to do, I feel golden when I'm with you. When I'm with you.
Usually it's a letter work that ends up taking the most time too, just because you've got to do the up and down. So once this letter work is done, it's going to go pretty quick. Yeah, it's fun. You guys know too. This is starting to take shape. And sometimes it can be like quite nerve-wracking, for lack of a better term, when you're like just trying to make it off the cuff. But a lot of the times I'm surprised by the outcomes. You know, I don't like. Surprise! That's the concrete, folks. Just about taking an issue.
Never really hurt me because I know this love is working.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I think let's give ourselves a bit of a black outline. Oh, before we do that, let's do this. Little white highlights there. Thought maybe something like. See how I feel about that later. Maybe we do a little like this. I think this can look nice. What I'm trying to do here is just make a little bit of like a fringy lift using the shades. I'll show you what I mean shortly. We're still going to have to come and cut some black underneath it, but I think for now it's a really good spot to start. So what you're trying to create is like almost this section here as the undertone, you know, like so that's the you imagine it, you know? So let's say for instance this is our cut here. This is where the corner of our hair is, you know, at least the fringe. Watching it from, whether it's YouTube or Facebook or Twitch, my little brother Zane, man. This is Zane music that you listen to now, aka Zane Wood, aka physicist. Down one bit. Just do a little bit of like a internal shade like this. What I'm going to do is actually just come back with the black and then shade on top of that and recut our outline. There. And here's our hairline. So this can be black going down because we want to create that shadow for our next bit of shading underneath it, which is our forehead. So here, this goes a little bit like that, so you've got a bit of a dimension cut on it. Set that like that.
Maybe I'll be done. Be done. Maybe I'll be done. Be done.
Got a little drama there, you know? Alright. Drama in our paintings, but no drama in our lives. That's nice. As I mentioned, these works, we make them up off the cuff. You know, I kind of think about what I want to paint before, but for the most part I let it be part of the process and enjoyment of the work, is figuring it out as we go along. And yeah, I mean, sometimes I find that is a useful thing in making the work, because you know, you're not married to this preconceived thing. You know, you're really trying to take it as it comes and make the best of it. See, that's a nice print here. That's a nice print. That's cool. I think so. Yeah. Let's finish up this hair on top here, and we can really start getting into the meaty bits. As I mentioned, try and work from the top down so that I can reach. Yeah, shots, and they're not super complicated. Like I said, I think it's really just clear shape description, and then using, you know, good consistent the same visual language throughout your layering, you know. So like here you can see I've like kind of used my shape and line to also describe different segments of the hair. And yeah, you just let it do the work, bro. Yeah, shot. Seal. Sick. Alright, I'm down with it, bro. I think I've got... Just a little bit tears and shadow, so I don't really want to start it too much. Yeah, once again, wherever you're watching from, please be sure to give the stream a quick like and a share and a subscribe, especially if you'd like to stay up to date for when we broadcast. That would be appreciated. As I was mentioning earlier, we've got new broadcasting times. Usually we were broadcasting on a Tuesday and a Friday, but we've now changed Tuesday to Wednesday, and that's at 1 p.m. UCT +2. So yeah, I hope a lot of you cats can still join us. purely just because I've got some other obligations I need to take care of. But I'm definitely committed to shooting with you guys. So yeah, Wednesday at 1 p.m. is our new time. Ring. You can start describing a bit about you here, guys. That's awesome. I think ears are like one of my favorite things to paint, just because they're so easy. Right? It's such a good formula that one can apply to them. And yeah, they've got like such nice intricate shaping in it. And you can really do so much for a piece. It's really nice. I wonder if maybe we should do this teal as an underlying colour too, but I don't actually think so. Because if I wanted to kind of speak with the portrait that we did on Tuesday, then that one doesn't have an episode, for lack of a better term, or broadcast. They're available on our YouTube and our Twitch channel. And yeah, you can go and watch it and check it out, all the things that we've made before. I'm very excited to share with you the final outcomes of our work. Because even though we make these paintings together in the streams, I go on to document the works, and then I chop them up and animate them. And yeah, I've been working on quite a few of those. They're looking good, and I'm very proud of them. Really be stoked to share more of that with you guys when you're ready. Yeah, if that's something that you guys are interested in, let us know. What I like about it is that it like blurs the lines between the physical and the digital work, and you know, yeah, I think that's a nice exciting concept to play with, to really explore. You know, I think a lot of our world is so much in that space at the moment, you know, just like blurring between physical and digital. And yeah, I think if you're not critical, it can really be tricky at times to draw those defining lines, you know. Yeah, I think it's definitely white is a bit strong there. You know what I love most about paint? Just paint over it. No problem. Don't like it? Done. Boom. Gone. Yeah, slay up. Let's also take this opportunity to do some backgrounds here. I think this is looking great, guys. I'm very stoked with it so far. I just need to clean up on top here. But I think this is looking good as far as hair goes. I think that's quite nice. You let me know what you guys think in the comments. Love to hear from you, as always. How's this POV camera looking? Is still alright? Still looking good. So, I think we do it that way, yeah. I think we're going to do it that way. Especially because I got a few of these little scrappy dark grays I would love to kill too. So. There we go. This would need to be black, I think. Check it out, let's do it like this. Again, just try and keep it loose for now. So that if you come back and put in the nice shebangs later. That's just about done. Let's cover this up like that. Once again, this starting point, this composition starting point, you know, the word it like that, was the idea of a female portrait, something to do with music, like wired for sound. Then it got me thinking of wired for ground, because you know I like to paint the fresh produces, and so that's why she's got more organic looking styled AirPods in her ear. Just trying to think of some form of produce, thinking like a bean kind of a thing. But I think I'm just going to keep it the AirPod shape, and then at the end here, I don't know if you guys can see that, maybe just give it like a little leafy bit with like a twirl to kind of suggest that it's that needs to come. So, yeah, I think that's this will come over there actually. So that's better. I'm going to do another one of these greys. That is use what we can here for now. This I think this should potentially be whiter. Just to, you know, kind of separate them maybe from the ear and the hair. I think the ear and the hair have got like a bit of a dark aesthetic. So what? Yes. Yeah. Oh. I think that's cool. Let's put a little that in the ear here. That's what we wanted. It's looking cool. That's with an outline. Let's keep the outline. Once again, wherever you're watching from, whether it's Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, we highly appreciate you. Please be sure to give a stream a like, a subscribe, a share, you know, all those nice things. It helps a brother out for sure. I think the more people we can make part of this experience, as far as generating these artworks is concerned, yeah, we'll really start to get some interesting outcomes, you know. of our veggie. Maybe we do like a little leaf coming off it, you know? I think that can really help tell our story that this is meant to be like kind of organic. There we go. Okay. So do maybe something like keep this line kind of thick. I'll show you why. Keep this one maybe thinner. Let's do like this first though. That has to be kind of thick. Little drippy there, it's no sin. I don't think it's in a bad spot. Thanks, man. Trying to like keep it organic looking, if one can say that. Yeah, once again, wherever you're watching from, big ups. I'm sure a lot of you guys are watching from home and that you're able to spend the day with your families on this Good Friday. That's definitely what it's about. Little doodads there, you know. Oh, that's alright. That's alright. Good stuff. We'll come and refine some of the things on this earpod just now. Now let's focus on lining our ear and the rest of our hair. That's also going to help us get forward in our artwork here, you know? This is looking slick, guys. Let's get to shaking this thing. Yeah, nice and thick. Hey, yeah, I hope you're enjoying it, man. This is coming out cool. It's a nice hair. It's got nice volume. What you want. So once we are done with this hair, which I think we are for the most part, we'll start working our way down. Once that happens, we'll start picking up quite a bit of speed. I think we've got a bit of peripheral space over here. We can do something with for sure. Yeah, this is looking cool. Okay. Bust this out. And if you're watching, if you're joining us on Facebook, I suggest maybe heading over to the Twitch and the YouTube channels, as I think the chat functionality is a little bit better there. But either way, we're stoked to have you. I'm trying to define at this point is the space between the shape of the socket of the eye and the fold of the eyelid. There's like a rounded bit, and that's really what I'm trying to describe at the moment. Before I get too into the eyes, I want to describe the brow and the shape of that. Even this strand of hair here, I think it would be very prudent for me to do all of this cactus first. Once again, at this stage, always try and keep it as loose, smooth, and ergonomic as possible, especially when trying to describe features that are feminine, as the softness of my application I find really helps assist in the desire to want to make it look or be perceived as feminine. So always keep that in mind. Try and keep the shading smooth and not overdo it, but at the same time yeah, make sure that the right shapes are there. So like already that might be too strong, but we'll always come back and cut it nicely with this mother trucker. We do need another one of these though. Oh, I think this is looking good. I think I'm also going to take this opportunity to just take a 5-minute bathroom break while I'm off the ladder. Then we're going to do this home stretch. Yeah, now that we got the top hair bit done and we got the proportions done, this is going to go pretty quick. So yeah, I'd say maybe another hour and a bit. Stick around. We'll be back in 5 minutes and we smash this out the park. Yeah, big ups to you everybody. Peace, POV, peace.
And we're back, folks. We're just trying to figure out this POV camera once more. Let's see. Does it come in? You don't think so? Oh, check it. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I know what you mean. That is a total bummer. Let me just refresh it. Let's just see. Let's try it. Let's see if it's coming out. Not. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, and we're back with the POV. Thanks for your patience, everybody. This current system that we're using is very makeshift. It does what we need it to at times, but yeah, we'll definitely be working on something a little bit more stable going forward. Yeah, no, as you can see, tie this thing to my head. Super makeshift, but it works. It keeps you guys in the action, so I'll do it. There we go. That. Oh, is it gone? Hold on. It's back. Cool. Slick. I've got this piece of cardboard here holding this phone nice and forward at the right angle. It's quite a luck. There we go. That's not bad. And we're back. Okay. That's all beginning. I'll kiss you goodbye. I'll come back to you when we need you. Just so, as I mentioned before, we're trying to describe our character's brow and eyes at the moment. That's really what we're trying to focus on. And we're going to come across and do this jerseys here. I think we've got a bit of peripheral space here that we can possibly do something. But let's see how it goes. Like I said, I mean, I still like the idea of wide for sound, wide for ground, and how do we tie that together? So once again, I've got these like vine looking things over here. Maybe we do like
some sort of wire element. But yeah, I'm open to your suggestions. You let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, I like to make this as much a collaborative work between us as possible. So yeah, I'm always interested in what you guys have to say from ideas. Some of the best ideas that I've had for these streams so far as resolving elements or features, has come from the viewers, and I really love that. And yeah, as always, appreciate having you guys here with us. And please be sure to give that relevant platform a like, share, subscribe. You know that definitely helps us share this experience with others. So what I'm describing here is our brow lines as far as the shape of what her brow is. You know? A female that we're trying to describe with somewhat feminine finishes. Try and keep my descriptions to a minimal. Keep them very soft and subtle in order to see the shape. Try and keep that idea of femininity intact. And let the mark making contribute to that. Yeah, I think let's get into, let's maybe just do an eyelid here. Just fade that down. And this is obviously going to be light as well, so we've got kind of contrast. So if you can get it the same on the other side. Sometimes I find this so tricky, just trying to get my eyes similar. Very tough. I really like the good sandwich. And this is under the hair here. Soft in its description. It can often be easier said than done. Try to do that, I think. Let's also describe our eyes. Kind of want our light coming down. So we do this our eyes. Eyeballs. No problem with the smudge. Sometimes find it actually gives a piece nice character and texture, especially when I'm using it in like a fill more than a line, for sure. It's in a fill, I don't mind the texture and the messy smudges or whatever because of we're gonna come and do our outlines and highlighters, definers on top of that, you know. Shadow for our eyeball, or shadow on the eye. I definitely think when we get down there you can see that maybe our mouth is a little bit small, so I'm definitely going to resolve when we're down there for sure. There's no point in getting ahead of ourselves just yet. Some of it in there, you know. What I did with our last character was I took like this shadow further down to like underneath the eyes here. I made like a two-tone in the face, which was well aided by our use of just two tones of grey and a black and a white. So if you're Twitch channel and previous artworks that we made are available on those platforms where you can watch them and enjoy them too. So yeah, if you like the works that we make here or enjoy the process or the ASMR or whatever you're into, you can enjoy it there. Excuse me. Sorry, folks. Yeah.
not mercy. And even on the best days, it's okay to talk dirty. You could never really hurt me, because I know this love is working. Even on the worst days, with your love I am thirsty. Before you, yeah, firstly, I beg for love, not mercy. And even on the best days, it's okay to talk dirty. You could never really hurt me,
That's nice.
because I know this love is working. It's you, it's I, it's us.
Should we make it looking at the pendant? That's not the side for now. Let's just outline these and we can see what's up. Sometimes I even just like to leave it without pupils, although it can look a little creepy. But
Lead me straight with being strong. I broke down. I've always been this way.
the goal in describing this as a softer, feminine entity.
Maybe I'll be fine.
Once again, wherever you're watching us from, big ups to you. This one can come down there. It would be nice if this eye could just move up a little bit. Let's actually see, I think we can still do that. Before it is too late. Because once it is, it is. Yeah. I think a person can be surprised at how just a small adjustment like that can really help our piece in the long run. Almost looks like she's like kind of doing like that, like this one eye is like kind of crunching. Lesser now. Okay, slick. Yeah, like I say, drawing eyes is tough, guys. Drawing eyes is tough. Smaller now. You think we should drop it a little bit? Like, let's see. done there, alright. Definitely better, I think. Just trying to get a final shape down. So having been so critical, this is going to definitely get another highlight here. Let's do this first actually. A little bit of that. always try and think of using these like kind of shading lines as means of also describing the shape of the contours in which I'm using it on, so they become like a true application kind of vibe, you know? Like a double-edged sword. shadowy than the rest, as all this. Once again, whatever platform you're watching us on, big love for you. Please be sure to give us a like, subscribe, a share. You know, that would definitely help us out. And getting more people to share in this experience, you know. I think this can go a little bigger. Oh, I think it's a bit mislit, guys. This is the first layer. Cover up that line. Big love to you, whoever made those noises. Nice, thanks guys. We said we might do knives and forks as pupils in accordance to Mr. Soak's suggestion. I'm still undecided even about pupils. I must say I actually kind of like it at the moment without any pupils, because it makes me think of a wide look, you know? Someone who's wired. As mentioned before, when I'm trying to make something that is perceptively feminine, I'm trying to keep my mark making quite smooth and to a minimal, so as to really assist in that interpretation for the viewer. First, it can actually change quite a bit. I think this is looking right. Since you got that coming there, this must come. Yeah. And go up there. I think that's definitely better. So that means this must be quite dark. This is that. Coming up to the black. I'm going to come in with this. Houdini. That's looking good, looking good. A little bit more illustrative in that solution there. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Maybe the same, maybe the light. I think for now they'll stay. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, that's our PVV camera, that just POV camera that just bombed out, yeah? Still going? Very good. Just kind of flipped down my face. Yeah, no, I think it's looking cool. Let's just push on. You'll see, once we come in and we do the highlights, this character is really going to start to pop. Like it's looking good at the moment though. Like I said, one of our main objectives here is to try and keep its description as straightforward and simplish as possible. So this kind of area I want to kind of keep as simple and flat to give the face that nice feminine youthfulness. I think before we get too far, let's try and redo our mouth. Because we definitely agreed that that was a bit small. Maybe just as small, but definitely better placed. Let's make it a bit bigger there. I definitely think that's better. Yeah. Definitely better. So it's a trial and error like a lot of things in life, right? So you just got to persevere until you get it right. That's the key. Just to define that line, you know, for now. I don't want to overdo it, TBH, but definitely got to have it defined. nostril, tripping down like that. This one. Oh. Maybe a little bit here. That's better. Yeah, mouth looks much better, I agree. I definitely agree on that. This nose is still a trick, but we'll figure it out as we go along now. Slick. This is our hair. Maybe we got a piece that comes in the front here. Remember correctly. And then we got our ear, which comes on top here. A bit of a side angle on it. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We're super stoked to have you here with us. And the goal with these works is for us to conversate and create something together that lives on in the stream in life. Is an endeavor between myself and the viewers in whatever way the individuals may want to participate. But usually I try and make you guys as much as part of the process as possible. So if you got any thoughts and suggestions, hit us up in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. So far, suggestions for today, for this character, it's a female character, that was inspired by the phrase "wired for sound," which is the title of the song by a band. Because from our stream on Tuesday, we painted a gentleman that was like a bit of an ode, or ended up being a bit of an ode to René Magritte, a famous Belgian artist. And I thought just to balance it out to really give the ladies a chance. There are a lot, painting females is, for me at least, a lot tougher than painting male characters. I think it might just be because I think of myself as the reference when I'm trying to paint figures, and there's a couple of tricks to painting females, they're obviously way different than males, that I have to really try and figure out so that I memorize them. So, but I also find this part yes, okay, this is our little fruit pod here. See, this wired for sound then made me think of wired for ground, or trying to once again bring forth the recurring theme of like blending technology and organic and the overtly digital for the like organic counterpart, you know. It's glitchy. Oh really? Well, let's see, maybe it's got to do with the internet. What's the time there anyway? Almost 11, okay guys. I know it seems like we've still got quite a bit to go, but I'm going to try and cut us off in 30 minutes. And even if we don't finish the whole thing in its entirety, I think we'll have a lot of this character done. As mentioned, I'm not sure about the eyes, what we can do there. I'm thinking, I mean, they look really nice, blank like that, but obviously she looks a little soulless, you know. Maybe there's a way that we can kind of make her look like a stone something, you know. Even though her eyes are quite white. I think if she was stone, she'd be monochromatic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, something that we can make, but like for me the tricky part is that if that was the case, I'd imagine it to be a little bit more monochromatic, i.e. the eyes wouldn't be so white in relation to the rest of the character, you know what I'm saying? So I'd have to figure that out now again. But I think once I come in with the white highlighter on the rest of this character, it'll definitely make a little bit more sense, you know? Let's take a look at this. Not too harsh, please. How's the camera looking? Still glitchy. It's cut out. Oh, yeah. So at least I can maybe take this contraption off my head. Maybe just hey? Yeah, from the squeeze. Oh shit, yeah, hold on.
There we go. No, the battery's there. I think it just, sometimes it just pushes funny things, you know? Yeah, I mean, there's parts of this that I like, parts of it I don't like. I think that's a very natural part of, you know, making things off the cuff, but also just making things in general, is that it's a process, you know, it goes through ebbs and flows of like, does it work, doesn't it work, what do I like, what don't I like, and that in itself is a process of critique and conversation, you know, but constructive critique, if I can put it that way. I mean, our goal is to always try and make it the best thing it possibly can be, you know. Yeah. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, I think a lot of this hard work is done. And to be honest, I mean, I think in a space of 30 minutes we can get it to a point of looking complete. But a person doesn't want to rush it either. You know, I mean, I think there's so many parts of this that I like and that I don't like. That yeah, I don't think a person would want to rush it. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. How many people we got in the chat? 2. Rad. Peace to you cats. I think maybe I'm standing in front of the cameras there. Hey? The magic 8 ball. Is you can only ask a magic 8 ball yes or no questions, right? More or less. Let's see, yeah? Yeah, I'm trying to think of some nice things to add with it. Once again, I don't want to rush it. I think it's at a good point, but like a person can rush it and then it like doesn't do what I want it to do, you know? So I think being like calm and taking a person's time with it is worthwhile. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think this is looking cool. Definitely coming along. Shite. Thanks, my bro. Okay, I think now that we don't have to worry so much about the head cam, let's see if we can smash what we can. Like I said, it should go relatively quickly for the most part. If you've been sticking around for the whole stream, big ups to you guys. Much appreciated. What does it say? Is that what the 8 ball says? Okay, well, Magic 8 ball is spoken, guys. I think let's see how far we can get up until 12 o'clock. And then we can leave all the tasty stuff for our following stream. So let's rush these 30 minutes and get what we can done. Because I mean, there's a lot of like this work which I can do, but I think there's a way to really work this as a successful piece. But I think there's still it needs some gestation, if I can put it that gestation, like some digesting. So let's get the body of it down. I think that's a good strategy. I'm just trying to see how I can describe these nostrils best. I mean, I want to give the face a bit of an angle on it, but as you can see, it kind of
It's so slight, like. Let's look. Hey? The septum rings. Yeah. The chin is a bit sharp. Can definitely be a little bit broader. Okay, I think it's a little bit more natural. As I mentioned, what I do with these artworks is once they're complete, we document them in forms of photography to capture the image nicely. And once we've got that, I then take that photograph and I animate it. And I've been working on some of those, and I'm really excited to share more of them with you. I'll be posting them on my social medias and stuff sometime soon. So yeah, if it sounds like something you're interested in, be sure to follow us on those platforms like Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. And you can stay up to date with the alpha on those because of yeah, I think those are going to cook it. Yeah, and once these works are effectively documented, we then paint over them in order to prepare the space for the next stream, but to also essentially destroy the physical, as you know, then the only existence is the shared experience between us, which lives on in the stream, that people can watch via the YouTube or via the Twitch channel. This must come up a little bit, I think. And the documentation itself. So that's quite ill. At this stage, you don't really have to worry too much about being overly pedantic. It's more just to try and get the shape of our facial features down. But I do need to be pedantic about this can because it's giving me some splats, which I don't want. Let's finish up on this. feel like. Trust me to go there. So bring a bit of dimension on the side of his head.
Maybe there never was a reason.
Then we want side of our face a little bit. Here we got like a little hair that's coming down. So we can flip the boy like that. And there it comes out. Yeah, I think that's cool.
What's inside our heads? There's never separated one.
When it's all said and done, all is fair in love. Can I ever give enough?
Who's this?
Way that only you can
Big ups. Thanks, bruh. It's coming along. It's coming along. We're going to see how far we can get within the next like 20 minutes or so. And then I think we're going to call it a day. But we will definitely be back to this artwork on Wednesday next week. And in that time, I would have really wrapped my head around nicely as to how we can follow through with making a cool result product. This ear is weird. There's something weird going on with that ear. I think it needs to come down a lot more. Big ups. Salute, sir. This needs to come down here. That's quite a lot. I don't know how I missed that. But this is about right. It's quite a big one there, so I think that's okay. But yeah. Yeah, but then it's the same as this one. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Oh, shit. Maybe. Because, I mean, yeah, they are meant to kind of meet like here. Yeah, the top of the eye. I think they're okay for now. Coming along. Okay. This black is also starting to give me a bit of grief though. Yeah, pod kind of looking. Okay, I think let's do some white highlights a little higher up before I get too carried away. Then to maybe a little harsh on that nose, but let's see. We'll come back to it. Let's see what's up. Let's see, maybe if I do this. Come. Okay, maybe something like that over here. No drip, please, no drip. No drip. It's starting to make me think of like some sort of a gorilla's looking character. I think maybe it's just the illustrative style approach to the highlight maybe. But I think it's looking cool, I like that, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. The drip, man.
Why be just another set to bleed?
like that a little bit more. I think if I do this like kind of illustrative approach to it, the pupilless eyes definitely make a little bit more sense, you know? Go for it. Something like that, yeah, like that, like the spinning. It will definitely give us room to play with that for sure. Ah, this is looking great. Maybe a bit harsh, but we'll see. Maybe a bit harsh. That's slightly better. Yeah, that's nice. I think it's quite a nice solution for these highlights. As mentioned before, I do want to try and keep them as soft and subtle as possible. Try and bring the femininity across, but I think maybe a little bit too hard already, but let's see, we'll see how that goes.
Now the eyes work, yeah, exactly, because it's like you got the same kind of. Yeah, I think so. They're definitely looking better. Well, I think it's a testament to that we're getting there, you know. Once again, I don't think it's something we should rush. And I'd be very keen to come and pick this up again on Wednesday with you cats. Because of, yeah, once again, I do feel in order to bring this round to a proper resolve for an animation, it does need a bit of digesting just to kind of figure it out. Like I said, these artworks, we make them off the cuff. So I try and let them be their own kind. Hit me up in the DMs, drop us a comment on whatever. I think it's coming out nice. Like I said, I don't want to rush it. Definitely don't want to rush it, despite what the 8-ball might say. So yeah, I think let's pick this up again on Wednesday. That's our new stream time. Wednesday, 1 p.m. UCT +2, that's local South African time. And as usual, Fridays, 9 a.m. UCT +2, right here. So come find us. Like I say, definitely Wednesday, I think we're going to be able to smash this out nice. I want to think of like some sort of solid way in which I can animate it, but I think so far I'm loving where it's going. Yeah, I love all of you guys too. Thank you so much for joining us on a public holiday today for Good Friday. Hope you have a nice Easter. Hope you love your time with your families. Wednesday, bro. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me, bro. Big time. I hope you all have a lekker weekend. Peace, peace, peace.